It's Alumni Night in Beverly Hills, Michigan, here at Detroit Country Day School. Not only that, we've got two great basketball matchups here. First with the Country Day women's basketball team taking on the Lakers from West Bloomfield. It's sure to be a great game here. The undefeated Yellow Jackets coming in to play last year's D1 state champions. I'm Luka Nowinski alongside Steve Lepkowski. What are we looking to see tonight?
Yeah, Luka, it's, school's back in session. The basketball team's reaching that midpoint in the season, at 9-0, and depending on what poll you're looking at, we're top 5 in every rankings that's come out. And I think tonight it'll be an exciting night of basketball. You said it's alumni night, so hopefully some of the alums will be able to weather the roads outside and get here for both the men's and women's side. But, West Bloomfield, you alluded to, defending Division I state champion. They've lost some talent. They've lost a significant amount of talent. And they're about 500 this season, but they always play a competitive schedule. So sometimes teams like that, the record really doesn't do them justice. And they're going to play like a champion. And for West Bloomfield, I'm sure this is a banner game for them, something they marked on their calendar from the jump. And I think it's a good test for Coach Dean and the women on our basketball team to kind of another prove-it game against a great opponent, a very well-respected program in West Bloomfield. So hopefully, we're going to have an exciting game. As you said, the basketball team is unblemished at 9-0. They had a kind of a sneaky game earlier this week at Orchard Lake St. Mary's. Was highly touted game. They're an up-and-coming program. For most of the game, our team was in control, and then out of half, Orchard Lake went on, I believe, a 14-0 run and really got that game close, and then we broke away late, early in the fourth quarter. So that was a good test. Since we've been on this broadcast, we've been performing at a high level. So I do think this is –
We apologize for the technical difficulties. We are back here. Now, since we've seen the Yellow Jackets, the last broadcast, I believe, was against Bloomfield Hills here at home on December 17th. We've seen them rack up wins against Walled Lake Western, Ferndale, Clarkston, Warren, Regina, and, like you said, Orchard Lake St. Mary's. Some huge games coming into this game, 9-0 against the 3-4 West Bloomfield Lakers. We'll be right back. We're back here from the Shaw Gymnasium. That was our national anthem. Starters being introduced here on the floor now. Country Day and the Yellow Jackets, they're taking on a West Bloomfield team that has struggled a little bit to start this year, starting at 3-4. They've really, all their losses are to very, very strong opponents. They are coming off of 2 straight wins. They've had a couple of days off. Now they come here to the Shaw Gym to face the Yellow Jackets. Sure to be a test for both teams and sure to be an exciting game here on Alumni Night.
Yeah, like I said, Luke, anytime a program like West Bloomfield, they are a proud program, a state championship level program, so it's hard to ever use the term down year with them. Of course, again, great programs are going to consistently lose college level talent, which they have. However, a lot of times those programs have young players that have kind of earned their stripes, so to speak, and it's when their time to shine, they're battle tested because they've been years of going to practice against college level players. So it'll definitely be a test for us tonight.
Our starting lineups here in the Shaw Gym for West Bloomfield: Ava Lord, Brianna Gamble-Jones, Sheridan Beal, Kayla Hall, and London Hall. And for the Yellow Jackets, it's Nia Crispin, Cece Arico, Jayla Jackson, Sanaya Blackwell, and Ariana Wiggins. Just moments away from tip-off, these teams are ready to go in a heavyweight matchup. And we are underway. West Bloomfield will win the tip-off. It's Sheridan Beal starting it out for the Lakers. Working up top, Country Day with some heavy defense, especially from Sanaya Blackwell. Beal trying to go baseline, backs it out. Tried to go down low. Cece Arico got a tip on it. Long pass there by Jayla Jackson inside to Arico. Across court to Crispin. Now Wiggins for 3. Can't get it to go. Crispin with the long rebound. Back to Wiggins. On the left side now, Jayla Jackson for 3. She got it. Country Day out to a quick start.
Yeah, this will be the test for West Bloomfield if they can handle our pressure. We've seen this many times on the telecast. Our defense at the full court level is one of the tops in the state. We started out with a diamond zone press, and now we're back to man in the half court.
West Bloomfield working on their own end. Puts up a 3 and gets it to fall.
Yeah, it's one thing you can tell right out of the jump of the first minute of the game. West Bloomfield's going to be able to function at our pace that we like, and so that's something that's been unique. Most teams we play really struggle with up and down and handling our ball pressure, but it appears West Bloomfield, they've got a couple very good ball handlers.
Cece Arico taking it away for the Yellow Jackets, now working on the other end. She'll put up a 3 of her own. That one doesn't go. A rebound for Kayla Hall. And West Bloomfield takes their first timeout of the night.
Yeah, 32 for West Bloomfield, London Hall. She's got some size down low, and it'll be interesting in the half court if West Bloomfield really tries to take advantage of that. That's, it's one of our weaker points is we don't have much size this year. We have tremendous ball handlers. We have 5 players on the floor at all times that can handle it. But if the opponent can get it down low in the post and get in the paint, that is one thing I'm interested to see how we handle that, because we really haven't faced that all season.
Both teams back out on the floor to continue this first quarter of action. Country Day with a early 5-3 lead. Nia Crispin with the tip. She's taking it the other way. Now Sanaya Blackwell gets it over to Wiggins. Trying to work baseline. Might have gone off her foot, and that one's going the other way.
Yeah, so far so good with our pressure. The first couple trips they handled it well, but, the last couple times they've had to inbound it from underneath their basket. We've really gotten into the passing lanes. They got to get it to the middle like they just did in order to have a chance to break this pressure.
Sheridan Beal working. Heavy defensive pressure. Sanaya Blackwell trying to rip it away. Looked like they called a jump ball, so Country Day will take over.
Luca, you can see, we alluded to, West Bloomfield won a state championship last year. We're a proud program, and the intensity of this game is very high out of the gate. And so I think we're in for a great night of basketball.
Jackson puts up a 3. That one doesn't fall. It's a very physical game thus far.
Absolutely. I mean, you have. I think you hit it on the head. I think both these programs are looking forward to this game, and you can just see it again in the intensity, physicality, the pace of play, scrambling on the ground for loose balls. This is going to be a hard-fought game.
Lord inbounds. That's London Hall down low, putting it through for the Lakers and tying the game. Arico working. She's fouled on the floor, looks like.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the recipe West Bloomfield's going to want tonight is get London Hall in the paint with easy buckets.
Jackson looking to inbound for the Yellow Jackets. Finds CC Arico on the left side. Arico to Wiggins in the corner. Floater doesn't fall. Lakers taking it the other way. Yellow Jackets have been good on both ends of the floor so far in this early first quarter as Sheridan Beal puts it through.
Yeah, again, this is a little unique from last time we were out watching our team play is West Bloomfield can handle it. And so they can kind of negate some of the advantages we have. And you're seeing this early. They're okay running with us.
Country Day struggling to shoot the ball so far as well in this game. West Bloomfield with that 7-5 lead. West Bloomfield will inbound from their own baseline. It's Ava Lord. Lord tried to find Sheridan Beal. Beal hits the deck along with Sanaya Blackwell. It stays with West Bloomfield.
You know, as this game goes on, and if it keeps this pace, it'll be interesting how the benches on both teams react. This may become a game where how deep can we go to our bench, how deep can they go, because the girls are playing extremely hard on both ends right now.
And about tried to go inside. Wiggins took it away. Ariana Wiggins going the other way, finds Nia Crispin, puts up a three. That one doesn't fall. Wiggins with the offensive rebound. Now CC Arico going inside. Over to Jayla Jackson, who puts it through. A nice offensive possession for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, we need to mix that in. We've been out in the perimeter most of this early start to the game, and that was great by CC. Attacked the glass with a great pass, and we got to get points in the paint, and they just come right back down and score again. This is a great game so far.
Yellow Jackets working on the other end. Nia Crispin with a mid-range jumper. That one doesn't fall. Goes out of bounds and will go with the Lakers. Already in the early first quarter, it's been a back-and-forth game. Lots of physicality on both ends of the floor. Country Day came out swinging, and West Bloomfield is responding. Nia Crispin taking it away on the long pass. Going the other way for Country Day now. Finds CC Arico in the corner for three. That one doesn't fall. It bounced around a couple of times. The rim not CC Arico's friend for that shot.
Yeah, early on we've struggled a little bit from the outside, and so we're going to have to adjust and attack the basket a little bit more. We don't want to keep shooting until we get settled into this game if they're not going in.
Beal working, gets it out to Breasia Gamble-Jones. Long pass to the corner. It's Ava Lord trying to go down low, and they'll call a foul against the Yellow Jackets going against number 24, Ariana Wiggins.
Yeah, West Bloomfield is really impressed, doing a great job of really attacking the lane, getting into the seams of the defense, and they're giving us some trouble in the half court. And again, this is something we haven't seen, and so it's a great test at the right time in the season.
Lord working against Jayla Jackson, and a foul called there. That one goes against the Lakers, an offensive foul on London Hall.
Yeah, Hall just didn't set her feet, trying to pick, and got caught there with the offensive block.
Crispin taking it up for the Yellow Jackets. All five starters still on the floor for Country Day. Sanaya Blackwell working on the left side, finds CC Arico now. They're passing it around. Jayla Jackson in the corner for three. That one doesn't go. Crispin with the long rebound. That one flies out of bounds off the hand of London Hall, and it'll stay with Country Day.
Yeah, offensively, we're rotating the ball a lot, but you can see on that we're not even crossing the three-point line. So at some point, we're going to have to do a pass fake or just attack the rack, because right now West Bloomfield's packing it in, and if we're not making our jumpers, they're just going to continue to do that. It's going to make it very difficult for us to score in a half court.
Jayla Jackson with some heavy defensive pressure from the Lakers. Blackwell out to Crispin for three.
great attack, great take there by Sanaya, getting it low, defense collapse, and kick it out to Naya who can hit that three. That is how you want to shoot from the outside. You want the defense to collapse and they have a nice open shot.
Lord working, trying to go down low for the Lakers. Facing some pressure, kicks it back outside. Brianna Gamble-Jones over to Breasia Gamble-Jones. She's setting it up for West Bloomfield. Trying to drive. Puts it up and puts it through.
Yeah, she may have got away with an extra step there, but another great take. Like this by CC attacking the basket. I really think we need to be more proactive with that as we go on in this game.
Arico fouled on the floor by Sheridan Beal. Jayla Jackson will inbound again for Country Day. Crispin taking it, setting up for the Yellow Jackets, over to Jackson on the left side. He'll slow it down. Jackson found CC Arico. What a great pass.
Great
and Arico follows through with the layup and another timeout for West Bloomfield.
Yeah, great diagonal pass there to the baseline. And that's where CC was being active without the ball. And, again, these are the kind of things where we'll be effective against a team like West Bloomfield. I don't know how successful we're going to be if we're just sitting around outside on the three-point line without driving, attacking, backdoor cutting.
Country Day with just a 1-point lead, 1:58 to go here in this first quarter.
Yeah, and again, as we get to the, mid-third quarter, I really have a feeling that this is going to become a game where who from which team on the bench can give them minutes, meaningful minutes, because if this is the pace of play we're going to play at all game, they're going to get tired. It's been a great game at that.
Yellow Jackets still with all 5 starters out on the floor. West Bloomfield has mixed it up a little bit. Nia Crispin with the steal. Long pass to CC Arico. Working inside. Puts it up. Puts it through. CC Arico with 4 points now in this young first quarter.
Yeah, she's doing a great job offensively, really attacking. Now we're in a 2-3 zone, and if we can get some missed shots here, playing a 2-3 zone, you can get a lot of runouts.
Beal gets it poked away. Jackson taking it the other way. Finds CC Arico. What a pass. Arico couldn't get it to go through. West Bloomfield takes it away. Heavy pressure by the Yellow Jackets, and a foul called.
Yeah, the ball didn't fall for us, but what a great run out. Another great diagonal pass on the fast break.
Country Day backs off the pressure. They'll let West Bloomfield take it up. Ava Lord with it for the Lakers. Goes down low for Beal, who's fouled immediately.
Yeah, they did a good job. We were in a 2-3 zone, and the back line of our zone was playing just a little bit too high, and the wing player had a nice backdoor cut. That was a nice feed. But, again, we've seen this every game. Coach Dean does a great job of mixing defenses. Now we're to man-to-man.
Brianna Gamble-Jones tried to put it up off the inbound. Another foul called. That one on CC Arico. So Country Day with 4 fouls in this first quarter. West Bloomfield with 3. And Brianna Gamble-Jones will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you can see it early, Luca. West Bloomfield, like we said, regardless of their record, this is a proud program with highly talented players. So, we're coming in with a lot of notoriety for this year, but, we're still looking at the defending Division I state champions. So, these are, why the games are played on the court. And, again, I don't see one team really breaking away at some point. This is going to be a back-and-forth game.
Brianna Gamble-Jones gets 1 of 2. Arico taking it with a minute to go in the first quarter. Blackwell, long pass to Jackson. Puts up a 3. That one won't fall. Wiggins fighting for the rebound, getting it for the Yellow Jackets. Crispin working now. Finds Arico left side for 3. Yes!
She's on tonight. CC is definitely on. This is the best I've seen her play to start a game. She is on all cylinders right now. We're falling back to our 2-3 zone once again.
Arico with 7 points so far tonight. Beal working, for the Lakers against CeCe Arico. Picks it up, puts up a mid-range jumper. That one doesn't fall. Offensive rebound. The putback attempt doesn't go, but Brianna Gamble-Jones able to get it to fall. Yellow Jackets have 15 seconds to put up a shot. 3-point lead. You have a feeling they'll hold it for a little bit. Don't want to give the Lakers the ball back. Arico gives it back to Jayla Jackson, working right side. 3 seconds on the clock. Jackson working down low. That one doesn't go. And the buzzer beater, Jayla Jackson puts it through.
Yeah, what a great job, a great effort there of attacking the basket. Getting, that's how you draw it up right there, and gets her own rebound and puts it in. At the end of every first quarter, we have a shout out, and today we're going to shout out a coach that coached for both the men's and women's program for many, many years. Kerry Keener, brother Kirk Keener, was a longtime assistant of Coach O, and he was an assistant coach on the women's first state championship team, the 1989 team, which we'll be talking about at halftime. He also was assistant coach in the 95, 98, 99 women's state championship teams. And he also assisted Coach Keener on the men's side and was assistant coach on the 89, 90, 91, 95, 96, 97. So Kerry, he's been a part of 9 state championship teams and just a vital member of Country Day. He actually was my JV basketball coach. And he was an alum, a 1988 grad of Country Day, and since graduating college and leaving coaching ranks, he's been a longtime principal at Lean Elementary and Warren Consolidated School District. So, Kerry, if you're listening, Lep says hi, and thanks for everything you did for Country Day.
That's a lot of rings.
Yeah, Kerry would always remind people how many rings he had. It's great, especially, he actually, I believe, in his junior or senior year, he was a member of a team that went to the Final Four, and it was one of the kind of the first of Coach Keener to make it to that level. But, yeah, Kerry is such a good person, and he's always pops in at football and basketball games. So, again, I can't say enough about Kerry Keener.
Country Day had a quick foul to start the second quarter. Now West Bloomfield working. It's a 5-point Yellow Jacket lead. Ava Lord trying to find some open space for the Lakers. On the left side, brings it back over to Sheridan Beal. Beal puts up a long 3 and gets it to fall.
Yeah, it was a big bucket for them. They were kind of in a rut offensively, and here we go. It's back to a 2-point lead.
Crispin finds Wiggins on the right side. Trying to find a hole in that Lakers zone defense. Crispin puts up a 3 from the left side. That one rims out. Rebound for London Hall, and Lord takes it up for West Bloomfield. Alina Eunice is checked in off the bench for Country Day. First substitution we've seen from them tonight. And almost got a turnover there. West Bloomfield will keep it. Her foot was just out of bounds.
Yeah, we've sat back in this 2-3 zone, probably because when we were a man, they were having some success driving to the lane. And, at times this zone is worked, and I do feel like West Bloomfield, they're attacking the seams a little bit more than we've had so far offensively.
Beal goes inside for London Hall, going over Wiggins and putting it through.
Yeah, this is the recipe I'm sure West Bloomfield wants tonight.
We've got a tie game early in this second quarter. Jayla Jackson slowing it down for Country Day. We saw them play with pace in the first quarter, slowing it down toward the end of the first quarter and now into the second quarter. Jackson going inside. Pass over to Wiggins, who's fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line.
Yeah, in that pace of play, West Bloomfield's doing their job is if you score, it's hard to get runouts. Runouts happen off of misses. And then, likewise, we've been in a little bit of a dry spell offensively, so if we can't score, we can't press. And so, right now, you're correct. It's a little bit slower pace, and I'm sure this is what West Bloomfield would like to have happen for the rest of the game.
Wiggins, the sole senior on this team, at the line for 2, hits the first. Interesting kind of foul situation for each team here. Jayla Jackson for the Yellow Jackets with 2, and London Hall for the Lakers with 2. You saw London Hall go to the bench.
Yeah, I mean, if Hall gets in foul trouble for West Bloomfield, that's going to be a big blow to their production.
Wiggins able to hit them both. Lakers trying to play with pace, so Rico took it away. Long pass to Nia Crispin. Puts up a three on the right side. That one doesn't go. Alina Eunice with a great rebound. Backing it away. Crispin will reset. On the left side now is Jayla Jackson. Rico to slow it down. Puts up a long three and gets it to fall. What a shot from CC Arico. 10 points on the night.
I have to call her CC Curry. Steph Curry three right there.
Testing her range out a little bit. Ava Lord going down low for the Lakers. Now it's Kayla Hall fighting. That one doesn't go. That shot was from Brianna Gamble-Jones. This one will now go the way of the Yellow Jackets.
You know, this is why this is a great game for us is, you know, it's back and forth. We've got a 5-point lead, but you can see West Bloomfield's doing some things to us. You know, you get in the interior of our defense. We're struggling a little bit to get rebounds. At times we're a little stagnated offensively. So this is a great test at the end of this week.
Crispin finds Eunice in the corner for three. That one doesn't fall. Jackson tried to get the rebound, foot out of bounds, and West Bloomfield will take over. Sanaya Blackwell checking back in for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, you know, Lena Eunice in her time on the court, she always does a great job. She is a tremendous defender, hustles all over. You see her get those rebounds or, you know, those tips. And so she's providing Coach Dean great minutes. And, you know, when CC was injured earlier, Alina was a starter. So it's nice to see, you know, now that you take almost someone that could start, it can be the first person off the bench. It's just another thing that's going to make us a tough team to play against this year.
Interesting note here for West Bloomfield. They've used 3 of their 5 timeouts very early in this game. This might play into Country Day's hand a little bit in their ability to control the pace in the second half. They're the ones that'll get to choose when they can stop the game, when they can take a breather if they need to. And that might make it a little bit more difficult for the Lakers to kind of keep this game under control as we progress later in this game.
Absolutely, Luca. And I bet one of the reasons is, you know, what we've been talking about, they may not have a long bench. So their coach is trying to keep this game together, and they need breaks to kind of hang in there, get to the second half. But then, you know, there's a cost, and it's what you said. Now you get in the second half and you only have 1 or 2 timeouts left. You can't use them to rest them, and that's where we can make that run in that mid to late third quarter. But 100%, coaches typically who do that, they know their team is tired and they need to hang in there.
West Bloomfield led by their head coach, Darren McAllister. Country Day with some full court pressure right out of the timeout break. Sanaya Blackwell with some pressure on Ava Lord. Lord able to take it away. Kayla Hall. Oh, that one's picked away by Sanaya Blackwell. She's been all over it on the defensive side for the Yellow Jackets. Wiggins in the corner. Over to Jackson. Jackson was fighting with Brianna Gamble-Jones. Now Wiggins down low.
Yeah, this is a great moment here. You know, pick up the pace with pressure and try to get this game moving up and down. I think it'd be a good point to do that.
And this one will go the way of the Yellow Jackets. They'll take over, and this lead is starting to grow for Country Day now, a 7-point lead, 26-19.
Yeah, if we get on a run here, we can make it really uncomfortable for West Bloomfield. And so, again, these next 2 minutes or so, if we can get a couple buckets, it's going to be really going to help us tonight.
Crispin's 3 doesn't fall. West Bloomfield taking it the other way. Ava Lord trying to work inside, puts it up, puts it through, and one.
Yeah, it's a great take by her. You know, we, like I said, all game they've been attacking the rim, and so kind of they're exposing us our help side defense. There's no help side there, and you know, any good offensive player, if you can see the defender in front of you and you see through them, and there's no help side defense, you attack the rim. And she did a great job of that. A chance to hit a 3-point play.
Gets the free throw to fall. Now CC Arico joins Jayla Jackson, each with 2 fouls. Arico trying to go down low, finds Crispin in the corner. She'll back it out. Reset for the Yellow Jackets. Finds Eunice in the corner, trying to drive baseline. Facing some good pressure. Wiggins lost it. So body's on the floor.
Yeah, Luca, that's a great example where if their coach had all their timeouts, you're probably calling a timeout, not letting it get into a jump ball. But he can't because he's already used 3. So had to wait to get a jump ball, and it's our ball.
Jackson looking to inbound. Finds Crispin in the corner for 3, doesn't fall. Lord with the rebound. Facing some quick pressure from Jayla Jackson. Running it up the court. And over to Sheridan Beal. Puts up a long 3. That one doesn't go. That one flies out of bounds. West Bloomfield will keep it off the Country Day tip.
Yeah, if they get a bucket on this time down the court, I mean, this game is right back to a 2-point game, and we were just talking about if we can make a run to really open it up. So West Bloomfield's not going to go away.
Beal, mid-range jumper, bounces out, goes out of bounds, and West Bloomfield will keep it again.
Yeah, and this has been our tonight Achilles heel is I'm sure at halftime Coach Dean's going to talk about boxing out and really walling off the offensive players because they have been owning the offensive glass.
Quick jumper from Breasia Gamble-Jones doesn't fall. Wiggins taking it the other way for the Yellow Jackets. 4-point lead for Country Day now. Wiggins finds Crispin. Over to Jayla Jackson. Little poke away. CC Arico taking it for the Yellow Jackets now.
They're really packing in their
Arico,
zone.
Long 3. That one doesn't go. Sanaya Blackwell with the long rebound. Arico takes it again, and that one will bounce out of bounds. West Bloomfield takes over on a turnover.
Yeah, West Bloomfield, they're really stemming to CC and packing it in, and so they're almost daring us to keep shooting 3s, and if we're not able to hit them at a better clip, we're going to have to change what we're doing offensively.
Breasia Gamble-Jones finds Ava Lord on the left side. They're passing it back and forth, trying to find a hole in this Yellow Jacket defense once again. Lord hands it to Sheridan Beal. She's got 10 points on the night. Little floater. Just falls out. Wiggins with the rebound. Going the other way. Long pass to Jayla Jackson. Puts up a mid-range. That one doesn't fall. Arico working for the rebound. Tips it out to her teammate. Sanaya Blackwell able to corral it after the tip from Ariana Wiggins. Now Wiggins, cross-court pass to Jayla Jackson to the left side. Jackson finds a host of Laker defenders. Tips it out to Arico. Now Crispin in the corner for 3. That one doesn't fall. Ava Lord taking it the other way. A little bit of a fast break for West Bloomfield. Now they'll slow it down. Lob over for Jaylee Head, who puts it up and puts it through for her first points of the night.
Yeah, just when we were at a chance to break this game open, again, West Bloomfield, they've clawed their way back. And, again, I really think we've got to attack this zone defense.
Wiggins passes it out to Crispin. Looking for a shot, finds Sanaya Blackwell in the corner. Now back out to Jayla Jackson. Puts up a long 3. That one doesn't go. Rebound by Kayla Hall.
Yeah, we're just relying too much on the three-point line right now, and West Bloomfield's doing the exact opposite. They are attacking the rim at every point.
Crispin taking it the other way. Under a minute to go in this first half for the Yellow Jackets. Nice pass to Sanaya Blackwell. Kicks it back out to Wiggins. Wiggins puts up a 3. That one doesn't fall. Crispin with the long rebound on the baseline. Finds Blackwell. Now over to Jayla Jackson. Timeout, Yellow Jackets. First timeout called by head coach Amber Dean tonight.
Yeah, good timeout by Coach Dean. We're just a little bit unsettled offensively. Even when we get it inside, we're kicking out, and that's okay. But, we're having an off night shooting, so when we kick it out to that outside wing player, they should drive again and get movement that way. And I'm sure that's what Coach Dean is talking about. She's got a decision here. Do we try to get a good out-of-bounds play and score right away, get a 2-for-1? Or potentially she may say, hey, let's milk out these last 45 seconds and get the last shot of the half and go in with the lead. But I'm sure at halftime she's going to be talking about rebounding defensively and on offense attacking the rim and getting to the seams of the defense.
It'll be interesting to see what the Yellow Jackets come out with here. We've seen CeCe Arico and Jayla Jackson have some good drives down low so far in this game. The past few minutes of gameplay, we've seen them throw up a lot of threes. Interesting to kind of see how they adjust their strategy maybe to do something a little bit different here as they've struggled offensively in the late second quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure Coach Dean is in that huddle saying, attack the rim, attack the rim, attack the rim. Because it's just one of those nights. We are a great shooting team. For this half of basketball, we are not. So at some point you have to adjust. And, we may come out of half and warm-ups and be right back where we need from the outside. But right now we need to attack the glass.
Jackson working for the Yellow Jackets. She lost it. Ball still on the floor. Jackson tried to take it back. It goes out of bounds. Yellow Jackets will keep it with 35 on the clock. 26-24 on alumni night here at the Shaw Gymnasium. Jackson inbounds to CeCe Arico. Arico slowing it down. Finds Wiggins. Cross court to Nia Crispin. Puts up an open three and gets it to fall. That's what the Yellow Jackets were looking for.
Yeah, big bucket there. Nia, we were on a little cold streak there, so that was a big three-pointer here at the end.
Sheridan Beal working for the Lakers. Over to Brianna Gamble-Jones. Handoff to Ava Lord. Lord driving under 10 seconds.
Wow.
Gets that one to go. 5 seconds on the clock. Yellow Jackets will have to hurry if they want to put up a shot. Blackwell with a long shot. That one doesn't fall, and we head into halftime. 29-26. Yellow Jackets with a 3-point lead.
Yeah, great half of basketball. It's what we all expected when you have the defending state champion here. Highly contested. It's alumni night, and I'm sure that's not lost on the girls. I know they're trying to really give a great effort and play well for all the alums here, Coach O's here. And so there's got that added pressure between playing West Bloomfield and playing on alumni night.
So Yellow Jackets with a 3-point lead on alumni night. It'll be interesting to see how their strategies shift as we head into the second half. We're getting ready for an interview with Country Day head coach Amber Dean. And I will send it down to Gavin Hoppy, our sideline reporter, with head coach Amber Dean.
Thanks, Luca. Now, Coach Dean, physical first half. What did you like what your team did in that half?
I thought we started off okay. I thought our energy was pretty good. We were knocking down some shots early, getting some good looks, and then kind of just started to taper off toward the end. We went a little cold toward the second half of the first half, if that makes sense.
And then in this close game, what adjustments are you trying to look for in the second half?
So they're playing a pretty good 2-3 zone on us right now, and we're just kind of settling for perimeter shots and perimeter action. Hopefully we do a little bit of a better job getting the ball in the high post, getting paint touches, whether off drives or passes. And then hopefully the court will open up a little bit more for us. But right now we're just kind of passing around the perimeter, taking slightly contested threes and not hitting them. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we're able to hit those shots, but tonight they're not falling. So hopefully we're able to do something a little bit different, get paint touches, get layups, stuff like that.
All right, thank you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Gavin. Thank you, Coach Dean. So we are at halftime here in this highly contested game. Yellow Jackets up by 3 over the Lakers. We'll take a quick step aside and don't go anywhere because we've got a history lesson coming up from Steve Lepkowski. We'll be right back. We're back here at halftime in the first game of this doubleheader on Alumni Night, and we've got a history lesson from Steve Lepkowski on a great 1989 team.
Yeah, Luca, tonight we're going to talk about the first state championship team of the women's program, 1989 Class C state championship team, 26-1 on the season, and it was truly kind of the first dominant women's athletic teams in school history, and kind of everything fed off of this team. It was star-studded lineup, and it was led by Peggy Evans-Carr, who was Miss Basketball, ended up going to Tennessee after college, playing for Pat Summit. Just a tremendous player in person. You know, she was last spring, she was honored. She's in our inaugural DCDS Hall of Fame. You had players like Natalie Neaton, who she was a great basketball player, but she's also an All-American soccer player. She was also in the inaugural DCDS Hall of Fame induction this past spring. And then, you know, many other players. But as the season went on, you know, 26-1, and they really were in control of the season, and then went on a great run in the playoffs. Really didn't have a close game leading up to the state championship team, or state championship game. They played Saginaw Valley Lutheran and were in control much of the game. Ended up winning 71-59. But in that game, Peggy Evans, she recorded a state record, scored 47 points in that game, and to this day, that is still the women's state finals record for most points in a state championship game. Just a tremendous effort that night. Also had 17 rebounds, so she went 47 and 17. Peggy was just a dominant player. Natalie Neaton had 14 points and 8 rebounds in that game. And then another senior on that team was Kelly Myers. She was a post player, and she had 8 points, 9 rebounds in that game. And she always kind of held down the fort in the middle of the paint. And then Mary Jo and Georgie Sanders were two great athletes. You know, I believe in basketball, obviously, but I think they were great track stars. Georgie was a classmate of mine, and they were actually the daughter of the Lions great NFL Hall of Famer Charlie Sanders, for those of you who remember Charlie playing tight end for the Lions. And then another freshman that contributed was Sharice Mayo, another classmate of mine. And then they had Lisa Slovis on there, and it's unique. She was a sister of Andy Slovis, who was the point guard in Coach Keener's first men's basketball state championship. So you had Lisa was a part of the first women's state championship team, and her brother was a part of the first men's state championship team. And then I know one thing that meant a lot to Coach O about that team personally, his youngest daughter Danielle was a member of that team, and so that was a pretty neat for him to be able to coach his daughter and win the school's first state championship game for the women's program. And like I said, the impact of this team, I think it kind of let people know what was possible, and it was a lot of years in the making. You know, for years, I remember Coach always talk about trying to get over the hump of playing DePorres, who had some great teams. This team broke through that, and then, you know, he had countless state championship teams, but then you saw it in other women's athletic teams. Soccer started coming on. Track and field was always pretty good in the mid-'80s, and they had their fair share of state championship teams, but women's lacrosse, women's field hockey, and so I really attribute this team as almost starting the path for women's athletics and with excellence. And so this will, you know, a very special team. You had 2 Hall of Fame members for Country Day on this roster, and countless others that contributed to what I would say was the first truly dominant, star-studded team, women's athletics team in the history of the school. So that's the 1989 team, 26-1. And still to this day, Peggy Evans-Carr holds that state record of 47 points in a state championship game.
And we're nearing the end of halftime here. Both teams back out on the floor. My name's Luka Nowinski, joined by Steve Lepkowski, and it's sure to be a great second half of action. Country Day with only a 3-point lead over the defending state champion in Division I, the West Bloomfield Lakers.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. We already have a quick change. We're back to our man-to-man defense on the half court.
Brianna Gamble-Jones working for the Lakers. Now Sheridan Beal with the jumper. Gets that one to fall, and West Bloomfield on the board quickly to start the second half.
Tough shot there. That was a pretty impressive shot.
Arico going down low, and she's fouled on the way up.
Yeah, so this is good. What we talked about before half ended. I'm sure Coach Dean was in there at halftime saying, attack the basket, attack the basket. We're getting too comfortable with shooting jumpers, and you can see right out of the gate, CC right to the rack and gets fouled. So hopefully, we see more and more of that as the second half unfolds.
They called that foul on the floor, so Jayla Jackson will inbound. Arico takes it. Kicks it out to Sanaya Blackwell. Now Crispin with an open three. Can't get that one to go. Brianna Gamble-Jones with the rebound for West Bloomfield.
West Bloomfield has a chance to get the lead. I don't even know if they've had a lead this game. It's certainly, if it was in the early minutes.
Ava Lord lost it. That one will stay with the Lakers.
So we're staying in our man-to-man. It'll be interested to see if they're going to try to get the ball in the paint to the post and use Hall, who's got great size and skill on the blocks.
Beal called for a charge, and that's her third foul of the night, and the Yellow Jackets will take over with that 1-point lead.
Yeah, Sanai is such a key member of this lineup, and she really stars at the defensive end, and that's very difficult to do, to pick up a charge on someone dribbling. It just shows you how quick and athletic she is.
Jayla Jackson working for the Yellow Jackets. Finds Crispin open in the corner for three. Nia Crispin with her third three-pointer of the night, and the Yellow Jackets open up to a 4-point lead. Lord working now for West Bloomfield, trying to go down low. Has to back it out. Now Brianna Gamble-Jones swings it out to Sheridan Beal, who hits it.
West Bloomfield is doing a great job of moving the ball and being patient, not letting the pressure get to them.
Arico tried to go inside. That one bounces out. London Hall with the rebound. Beal with 15 points on the night, but also 3 fouls. So a key contributor for the Lakers. It will be interesting to see how she plays the rest of this game. She's got the ball now for the Lakers. Working against CC Arico. Puts up a mid-range jumper and gets it to fall.
Here we go. I believe it's their first lead of the game. So, we're going to be. This is great to see how we're going to react to this. Haven't had too many games where we've been in the second half down.
Jackson, ball tipped. Blackwell takes it, puts up a three. That one doesn't fall. Lord with the rebound for West Bloomfield. Now West Bloomfield with a 1-point lead and a chance to make that lead grow even more. Beal working against Blackwell. She's had a great start to this second half. Lost that one. Blackwell and Beal on the floor. That one flies out of bounds, and it'll go with the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, again, Sanaya, tremendous defensive ball pressure. She really can disjoint an offense by not allowing the point guard to get into the flow of the half-court offense.
Crispin takes it up for Country Day. Now Jackson working. Finds Crispin open in the corner, and that one went out of bounds.
It'd be interesting to see if Coach Dean, whether they're taking Beal out now, but next time down the court when she's in the game, whoever she's covering, try to attack and see if they can pick up that 4th foul, because that'd be key for the rest of this game.
Lord will start it off on this possession for West Bloomfield. Finds her teammate Briasia Gamble-Jones. Tried to get it down low. That one goes out of bounds. Country Day will take over.
Yeah, well, you can definitely see West Bloomfield. They are going to stick to attack, get it inside, and see what they can do there. Stay in their 2-3 zone.
Jayla Jackson puts one up. She's fouled. So already 3 quick fouls for West Bloomfield in this second quarter. That one goes against Ava Lord for her first. And Jackson at the line to shoot 2 and possibly to tie or take the lead for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and the significance, as you know, but for those of you out there, the bonus is set each quarter. So if you get to 5 fouls, then no matter what kind of foul you will shoot a free throw. So, we got 5 minutes here. If we can get 2 more quick ones, maybe have 4 minutes of bonus would be pretty advantageous.
Jackson hits them both. Country Day now with a 1-point lead. Crispin with some defensive pressure. Looks like the Lakers will keep it. But the Yellow Jackets are continuing to put the pressure on West Bloomfield and forcing them into some uncomfortable passes and some uncomfortable shooting situations.
Yeah, that's our game. Get up and down, full court pressure. West Bloomfield, a little slower pace, get it down low. So you've got the 2 opposing forces here in 2 distinct different styles.
Lord put that one up, doesn't fall. Arico with the rebound. Sheridan Beal back in for the Lakers. Arico taking it up for the Yellow Jackets. Finds a lot of defenders down low and fouled on the way up. That's another key foul as West Bloomfield is up to 4 in the quarter.
Really like how CC's come out of half attacking the basket. Is really, again, she's a dynamic player. She can shoot, as we've seen, from all distances, but what makes her really tough cover is she can really attack the basket.
Hits the first of 2.
And you can see there, she attacks, get a foul, get 2 free throws, and I think this is, her game, and it makes us so much more difficult to cover.
Looking to widen this lead to 3 now for the Yellow Jackets. Arico at the line. That one goes, hits 2 of 2. CC Arico with 12 points on the night. West Bloomfield working quickly. It's Sheridan Beal in the corner for 3. That one doesn't go. Tipped out of bounds. Yellow Jackets will take it. London Hall got a hand on it. Country Day with a 3-point lead now. And this is kind of a crucial possession to get it up to a 2-possession lead.
Yeah, it'd be, again, the more we score, the more we can set up our full court pressure. And West Bloomfield, about mid-second quarter up through right now, mid-third, they've done a good job. It's definitely a slower pace to this game. And I know, as you know, we're much better when we are going up and down, scoring 60, 70 points a game.
Crispin in the corner, puts up a 3. That one doesn't fall. Arico on the offensive glass, puts that one up. A lot of contact down low. Blackwell with a long rebound. Now Crispin finds Ariana Wiggins in the corner. Wiggins bounce pass Arico down low. She's fouled on her way up. That's 5 fouls now on the quarter from West Bloomfield.
Yep, so this is where we want to be. 4 minutes to go. We got half a quarter of bonus time, which is great. But I can't say enough about CC. You can tell she came out of half, and she's going to take this game over. And that is just great to see. And it's always nice to, when you kind of feel like there's adjustments to be made, when you can see that a coach can go in at half, communicate it, and then most importantly, the players can execute the adjustments, and we are definitely doing that out of half.
Arico missed the first. Yellow Jackets now in the bonus with that 3-point lead. 4:07 to go in this third quarter. Arico hits the second. So now a 2-possession lead for Country Day. Lakers working quickly. Beal puts up a mid-range jumper. That one doesn't fall. Jayla Jackson with a feisty rebound. She's going the other way for Country Day.
Yeah, we're doing a great job on the boards this half. Complete 180 from the first half.
Wiggins, 3 doesn't go. West Bloomfield will take it the other way. Country Day backing off the pressure, allowing Ava Lord to take it up uncontested. Now facing some pressure. That one was poked away by Jayla Jackson. West Bloomfield able to corral it. It's Sheridan Beal trying to go down low. Fouled on the floor, it looks like.
Yeah, Sheridan Beal, great player. I mean, she is always under control, attacking the basket, and you can see we're running out at her and really trying to play aggressive, and she's been able to handle it all game long. She's a very dynamic player.
Lord inbounds to Sheridan Beal in the backcourt, facing a lot of pressure from Sanaya Blackwell. Yellow Jacket bench wanted to travel. Beal working. 4-point deficit for West Bloomfield. Beal going inside, fouled on the way up. Doesn't go in, but she'll go to the line.
Yeah, and it like we said, this game has gone long enough. We've got to get to a point where we can get this thing up and down. Right now, this pace is playing into West Bloomfield's hands, and I think because the pace is slower, we're not necessarily able to really break away and extend this lead.
Crucially for the Yellow Jackets, Sanaya Blackwell with 3 fouls. A key defensive player for the Yellow Jackets especially.
Yeah, and, it'll be interesting as she's in the game if she adjusts the tempo she plays at, because she's really aggressive with the ball pressure, and which is great, but sometimes you can get a cheap foul against you when you're overplaying so much.
Beal hits them both. She's got 19 points on the night, leads all scorers. Arico working now for Country Day. Finds Ariana Wiggins, wide open 3, left side, and hits it. Ariana Wiggins with her first 3 of the night. She's got 7 points and a 5-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. Beal, long pass up to Kayla Hall. Facing some pressure, and Jayla Jackson took it away. What a play. Jackson trying to go down low, puts it up, puts it through for the Yellow Jackets. A beautiful fast break play by Jayla Jackson, and increasing the lead now for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. Score, get the press, steal, get to the rack. This is where we're at our best.
Lord going down low, ripped away by Ariana Wiggins, going quickly for the Yellow Jackets. Nia Crispin was behind her. Crispin puts up a 3 from the corner. That one doesn't fall. West Bloomfield will take it the other way after the rebound from Brianna Gamble-Jones. And a quick foul now by Jayla Jackson for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it's we have, like I said in the first half, we do have great shooters. All 5 can shoot behind the arc. You see us getting the ruts, but then they come out in the second half, and now we're making them. So, all great shooters. There's really no off switch, even when you're having a bad day. You just keep shooting, and they're starting to fall for us now.
Beal puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. Out of bounds. Yellow Jackets take over. Jayla Jackson and Sanaya Blackwell for the Yellow Jackets, both with 3 fouls now. The Yellow Jackets only scored 10 points in that second quarter, already up to 13 in this third quarter, so definitely a step even with 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go.
Absolutely. These 2 minutes is really a good opportunity for us if we can go on a 4-0, 6-0 run. Now we're going to have some cushion here where we can relax a little bit, but these 2 minutes are critical.
Crispin finds Alina Eunice right side, going down low, puts it up, doesn't fall. London Hall with the rebound. That one's taken away. Jayla Jackson going down low. That one doesn't fall. Nice rebound by Ariana Wiggins, who's fouled. And we'll go to the line. That foul goes against Ava Lord.
Yeah, it is a great drive to the basket by Alina. Didn't go in, but then you saw the staying at the ball, putting the pressure in the front court, and Ariana, balls bouncing around, keep hustling, and gets fouled shooting. So, we're playing really, really hard, and I think, again, any of that front court pressure is our secret to success.
Wiggins hits the first. Under 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. That's been huge for the Yellow Jackets. Yeah, and she hits them both.
We may be seeing a little bit what we alluded to of this pressure wearing down West Bloomfield's lineup as they look a little bit slower. It seemed like a minute ago we were down 1, and now we're up 9. So definitely I think the attrition of this game is starting to wear West Bloomfield down.
Lord looking to pass it in. Doesn't have any open teammates. Finally throws it in for Briasia Gamble-Jones. Now Lord working. Mid-range jumper. Doesn't fall. Long rebound for London Hall, who hits the deck with CC Arico. Jump ball.
Yeah, and that's another thing that makes CC unique is, her scoring prowess. That's what everyone, flashes at you. But she plays so hard on the defensive end, always getting the loose ball, playing great defense, and that's what makes her a great player. She's the complete package. You just saw it right there.
A minute 30 to go. Yellow Jackets with a 9-point lead in the third quarter. Eunice tried to bounce it to Arico. Foul on the floor against the Lakers. And I believe CC Arico will be going to the line. First foul of the night on Brianna Gamble-Jones.
Yeah, West Bloomfield switched back to their man pressure, man-to-man from that 2-3 zone. So it's probably because this lead is starting to expand, and they don't want to sit back. We've hit some three-pointers in the third quarter, but then this is the risk, is if our girls go to the basket. You pick up fouls. They're already in a bonus, and now CC is at the line.
Arico hits the first. These 5+ fouls for West Bloomfield here in the third quarter have been huge for the Yellow Jackets. Plenty of free throws to go around for Country Day, and it's helped them get up to this currently 10-point lead.
Yeah,
Arico makes it 11.
They've just gone on this run that's been amazing. And we were thinking we were getting the game down to the wire, and all of a sudden we've got an 11-point lead.
Breasia Gamble-Jones was fouled on the way up. 4th foul against the Yellow Jackets this quarter. That one goes against number 14, Peyton Woodruff.
You know, and again, as we started this telecast, this was a great challenge for our girls because you're playing a state championship caliber program, and you know it's not going to be easy, and it hasn't been. And it forced them to actually go into halftime where the game is still up undecided and make adjustments and execute them, in which they've done tremendous job in this third quarter. But these are the kind of games that are going to help them in the playoffs because inevitably at some point they're going to be in a really close game. And so this is a great practice in those situations.
Arico with the long three. That one doesn't fall. Nice rebound by Breasia Gamble-Jones, who went 1 of 2 on the free throws. Sheridan Beal taking it up, trying to drive inside, puts up a fadeaway mid-range jumper, and Beal has impressed tonight, 21 points.
Yeah, she's a college player all day long. I don't know much about her, but she's only a junior. She is a college player.
Wiggins missed the 3. Lakers taking it the other way, under a minute to go in the third quarter. Ava Lord working, finds Beal back outside. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. West Bloomfield fighting for the rebound. Foul on the floor. That should be number 5 against the Yellow Jackets, so now both teams will be in the bonus in the late stages of this third quarter. That one went against Ariana Wiggins. Brianna Gamble-Jones at the line for 2 for West Bloomfield. Yellow Jackets have an 8-point lead in the late stages of this third quarter. Brianna Gamble-Jones able to hit the first. And Gamble-Jones hits them both. Lead down to just 6 points now for the Yellow Jackets. Still anyone's game. Eunice in the corner for 3. That one falls out. Eunice gets her own rebound, goes down low, and scores the putback. What a great play by Alina Eunice.
Yeah, great hustle play. That's the energy she brings to the team, and it's at every moment. What a great job. Got double dribble there.
Great pressure there by Alina Eunice as well, making plays on both ends of the floor. 16 and a half seconds left in this third quarter. Head coach Amber Dean calls a timeout.
Yeah, again, even though 8-point lead is another great time to practice your out-of-bounds play and get your last shot simulated at the end of the game. So this is what we alluded to when West Bloomfield was calling those early timeouts. They're not able – they have to really think about with 2 timeouts left when they use them. Coach Dean has got a little more leeway, so she's got the luxury of calling a timeout here, setting up the play, and look to get this thing to 10 at the break.
It's been a nice game for the Yellow Jackets on both ends of the floor. Cece Arico leading the Yellow Jackets with 15 points. Jayla Jackson contributing 11. Crispin and Wiggins each with 9. On the other side for West Bloomfield, we've got Beal with 21. Ava Lord and Brianna Gamble-Jones each with 5. 8-point lead for Country Day in the closing stages of this third quarter. Both teams in the bonus. Crispin will take it up for the Yellow Jackets. They'll slow it down and try to take the last shot of this third quarter. 10 seconds to go now. Wiggins holding it on the left side. Finds Cece Arico. Arico, fadeaway jumper for 3. That one doesn't fall. That one goes out of bounds as the buzzer sounds. And that will be the end of the third quarter. Country Day leads 48-40. We'll be right back. This is your home for Country Day basketball. We're back here on Alumni Night in the Shaw Gymnasium for this fourth quarter of action. I'm Luka Nowinski alongside Steve Lepkowski. Yellow Jackets hold a 8-point lead over the Lakers from West Bloomfield. What will be the key for the Yellow Jackets to come out with a victory tonight?
Yeah, I think we are going to have to continue what we did in the third quarter, doing a great job on the glass, rebounding. I don't think West Bloomfield is going to push this pace. But we cannot allow them any second chance points. The other thing is, it'll be interesting, do we continue to press or do we slow the game down and milk the clock out? I would probably going to start pressing early, but that'll be a decision Coach Dean will have to make.
Blackwell puts up a three for the Yellow Jackets. That one falls out. Breasia Gamble-Jones picking it up for the Lakers.
Yeah, I've been real impressed with West Bloomfield. They were a tough bunch. They were just hanging in there. They're hanging in there. It's a 6-point deficit. Was at 10. It's at 6 with a chance to get it to 4. They're just not going away tonight, Luka.
Foul goes against Sanaya Blackwell. That's her fourth of this game, so that will be crucial to see the Yellow Jackets' defensive pressure here in this fourth quarter. 6-point game. Lakers with the ball. Beal working. She's been the star of the show for West Bloomfield tonight. Ava Lord now trying to go down low. Shifty move and putting it through.
What a great move using her left in the lane. What a great job there.
48-44. Yellow Jackets feel like they need a basket here. Jackson fouled on the shot. She will go to the line. Each team now with one foul in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's been a great game. It's been a game of runs. We go on a run. Then West Bloomfield counters with their run. You know, we've had the largest lead, I think 10 or 11 points. Now it's down to 4. They had a lead of 1. So it's been a back-and-forth game, been very enjoyable. And, again, it's a great, great test for us, again, as we're reaching this midpoint of the season.
Jayla Jackson at the line for the Yellow Jackets. Hits the first. Foul went against Ava Lord. She has 3. Blackwell heads to the bench for the Yellow Jackets with her 4 fouls.
You know, so far you were asking what are the keys to close this game out. We've done a great job at the line. So that's any close game. If we can get up there and make our free throws, we're going to be a tough team to beat.
Jackson hits both free throws. She's got 13 points on the night. Beal in the corner for 3. Sheridan Beal is on fire, 26 points.
She came to play today. I mean, she is lights out. Really fun player to watch.
Crispin over to Wiggins. Finds Jayla Jackson wide open for 3. That one doesn't go. Breasia Gamble-Jones with the rebound. She's been all over the glass for the Lakers, especially in this second half.
This is great. You know, we've got our best player versus their best player, CC covering Beal. It's going to be a great matchup.
Beal couldn't get it to go. That one gets tipped out of bounds. Yellow Jackets will keep it.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of been an interesting game. We've always felt like we've been in control, but it's only 3 points. And going to be an amazing finish, but it just I can't give enough credit to West Bloomfield of how tough of a team they are.
Wiggins gives it up to CeCe Arico. Arico trying to drive. Puts it up, puts it through. CeCe Arico's been amazing down low for the Yellow Jackets tonight. Hasn't gone down low a whole lot, but when she has, it's been dangerous. 5-point lead now for Country Day.
Yeah, that completes her when she's able to do that in game and really attack the basket.
Beal puts up a 3. That one doesn't fall. Breasia Gamble-Jones with the offensive rebound now. Ava Lord down low, taking advantage of the opportunity. She's got 9 points, and the Country Day lead is cut back down to 3. Jayla Jackson with the floater. Trying to respond, trying to get her own rebound, fighting with London Hall, put that one up, hits the deck. West Bloomfield goes the other way. Sheridan Beal taking it up, pushed off of Jayla Jackson, and looks like a timeout called by the Lakers head coach, Darren McAllister.
Yeah, West Bloomfield will probably call a timeout, set up a play to get this thing to a 1-point game, but also extending this momentum they have, keeping the team up. You know, again, we're probably going to continue to press. We need to get this game up and down a little bit. I think that's where our greatest advantage is, and we're still a little under 6 minutes to go. But we have a great finish here. You got Sanaya for us in foul trouble. I think Beal for them, if she still had 3 fouls, she gets another one, this game changes. And that would be something that I'm sure Coach Dean is reminding her team, hey, if you get Beal covering you, go to the rack. Let's get that 4th foul on her. And then she's 1 foul away from being out of the game. And she, on this night, is their offense. So, that's the easiest way for your defense to get a lot better is get their best offensive player off the court. So I'm sure these are the reminders that are going on in our huddle and how many timeouts we have. And, it's going to be an exciting finish.
West Bloomfield off to a hot start in this 4th quarter. They've got 9 points compared to only 4 for the Yellow Jackets. That's how they've been able to cut this lead down to 3. And now with an offensive possession.
Yep, so the ref is just reminding the West Bloomfield they only have 1 timeout left. And so this is, if this game gets into under a minute, tie game or something like that, that's going to be interesting to see when they decide to use their final timeout.
We might see the Yellow Jackets try to play with some more pace as West Bloomfield is down to their final timeout. Breasia Gamble-Jones going inside and gets it to fall and 1. We haven't seen her a whole lot on the offensive side for the Lakers, but what a play in a big moment.
Absolutely. And now here we are. They got a chance to tie it with 5.5 to go. And, you've got 2 great programs, 2 high-level teams here, and you wouldn't expect anything else than a great, great game. And like I said, these are all these moments are what help you further down the road in the playoffs. It's why West Bloomfield, I'm sure, this was a big game for them, and this certainly is a big game for our girls.
Breasia Gamble-Jones with a chance to tie the game for the Lakers. Hits that one. We're all knotted up at 52 on alumni night. And a travel. West Bloomfield will take over with a chance to take a lead.
Yeah, and, they're starting to get confidence. And, this next 5.5 minutes, the whole game's coming down to this. And, they've got a little momentum going right now.
Lord looking to inbound. Trying to find an open teammate. Didn't really have one. West Bloomfield able to corral it. It's Breasia Gamble-Jones working against Alina Eunice. Lost it. Ball on the floor and a foul called. It'll go against Nia Crispin from the Yellow Jackets. Country Day with 3 fouls now.
Yeah, so if we get to pick up 2 more and West Bloomfield's in the bonus, again, that's going to be another factor to the ending of this game.
Lord finds Beal. Working against CC Arico. Beal falls over. Ball on the floor. Eunice on the floor. Jump ball. It was Eunice and Breasia Gamble-Jones who's been all over in this second half. Country Day will keep it with the advantage of that possession arrow. 52-52 tie. 5:12 to go.
Yeah, what a treat we have tonight. There's not many gyms in Michigan. You're going to see a player the caliber of Sheridan Beal being covered by a player like CC Arico. I mean, these are 2 big-time
Jackson's
big
3 doesn't
players.
fall, and a foul will be called. That one goes against the Yellow Jackets, so now the Yellow Jackets with 4 fouls. That one goes against Alina Eunice, her first. 5 minutes to go, 4 fouls already for the Yellow Jackets. Breasia Gamble-Jones working against Eunice now. Tried to go inside, lost it out of bounds. And Yellow Jackets will take over.
Yeah, now this foul situation is real. And so the next foul we commit, West Bloomfield's in the bonus. And, we just feel like we're in a little bit of a rut. And like we said, this game's been up and down. So hopefully we can get a good set here, attack the basket, and so we can get into our pressure, full court pressure.
Arico puts up a 3 and gets it to fall. Arico with 20 points tonight, breaking the tie for the Yellow Jackets. Beal working against Arico. Arico hits the deck. Beal puts up a 3. That one doesn't fall. London Hall fighting for the rebound. Arico takes it for the Yellow Jackets. CC Arico going down low. That one doesn't fall. Brianna Gamble-Jones hits the deck and a foul called. This one will go against the Yellow Jackets. So Arico now with 3, and more crucially for the Yellow Jackets, 5 fouls in the 4th quarter, putting West Bloomfield in the bonus with 4:22 still on the clock.
Yeah, that was a very hectic sequence. Bodies on the floor, girls diving everywhere, and so this is a major change of this game. You have more than half the fourth quarter left. West Bloomfield will be in the bonus shooting for the rest of the game.
Brianna Gamble-Jones will be at the line for 2. And this game is heating up at the right time here. It's going to come down to the wire really for both of these teams. Absolutely.
I don't see anyone making a run pulling away at this point. But again, this matchup with Sheridan Beal versus CC Arico it's been unbelievable to watch. These are two high level players, and they're just going after each other, and you don't get to see that in gyms too often, and we've got a treat on alumni night.
Brianna Gamble-Jones can't hit on either of the free throws. Foul now. That one goes against West Bloomfield, and that's, I believe, number 5, Brianna Gamble-Jones, with her second foul.
So, yeah, every time down the court becomes a big moment here. So if we can get a bucket here, get this to a two-score lead would be huge.
Wiggins for 3. That one doesn't fall. Jayla Jackson with the offensive rebound and the putback. Great play by Jayla Jackson. She's having herself a great night with 15.
Yeah, great putback there. Really good energy on that rebound.
Beal working against Arico. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't fall. Lakers trying to get the rebound. They do on the offensive glass. Lord put it up. Can't put it down. Wiggins going the other way. Bounce pass up to Jayla Jackson. Jackson going down low. Puts it up. Doesn't fall. Gets her own rebound. Hits the deck. Body's on the floor. It's a jump ball. West Bloomfield will take over.
Yeah, you can see the intensity. I think in that late second through most of the third, we kind of had a dip in energy level. This is how the pace was at the beginning of the game. Two proud programs, and they know what's on the line tonight. And, here we come with our full court pressure, our, 1-2-1-1 full court press, up 5 points. So we're in a good spot here. West Bloomfield, it'll be interesting to see how they attack this now.
3.5 minutes to go in this game. Country Day with a 5-point lead. Lord passes it over to Brianna Gamble-Jones. Cross court, Sheridan Beal for 3. No. Wiggins with the rebound. West Bloomfield with some pressure of their own. Lord takes it away. Foul on the floor. And that'll go against Ariana Wiggins.
Yep, and this is what we're going to have to deal with. Now they get 2 free throws with the clock not running, down 5 to reduce the score. It's interesting, Sheridan Beal, the last couple trips down the court, kind of settling for shots on the outside. She's been really effective. Although she's made some threes tonight, she's been effective driving. And but that's what happens late in the game. She may see it as a 5-point game. We got to hit a 3 when – it'll be interesting to see if her coach reminds her just keep attacking the basket.
For the Yellow Jackets now, Sanaya Blackwell and Ariana Wiggins each with 4 fouls, still with 3:15 to go. Ava Lord goes 0 for 2 at the line. Arico with the rebound. Jackson taking it up. Pushing some tempo for the Yellow Jackets. Going down low. Finds Alina Eunice in the corner for 3. That one doesn't fall. Rebound for Kayla Hall. Now Beal. Pass goes up and in. Brianna Gamble-Jones couldn't get it to fall. Now Jackson taking it up again for the Yellow Jackets inside 3 minutes to play. Jackson going down low. Fouled on the way up and 1. Jayla Jackson has come on in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, and, we get it to 7, but when we talked earlier at the beginning of the fourth, what's some of the talking points to close out this game, and we talked about free throw shooting. We're making ours. West Bloomfield have missed their last 4. This would be a 3-point game if they hit those free throws, but now it's 7 with a chance to get it to 8. And that's critical, and they've been in this bonus, and they really haven't taken advantage of it.
And there's your 4th foul against Sheridan Beal, so that's going to be crucial down the stretch for West Bloomfield. Jackson can't hit the free throw, so the Lakers will take over in a 7-point deficit.
Yeah, and Beal's out of the game right now, so again, oh no, she's in. I misspoke there. There she is, attacking the
Beal driving.
Travel.
And that'll go the way of the Yellow Jackets. Great job on the defensive pressure. Beal has kind of struggled as we've progressed throughout this fourth quarter. Was hot for a little while and has cooled off now. Jackson taking it up, 2:30 to go for the Yellow Jackets. Ariana Wiggins in the corner. Finds Nia Crispin wide open on the left wing for 3. Doesn't get it to fall. Arico gets the rebound. The putback doesn't fall. Arico trying to get the rebound again. Lots of contact, foul on the floor. Looks to go against West Bloomfield.
Yeah, Cece, I can't say enough how impressed I have been tonight. She is playing so hard at both ends of the floor, and particularly in the second half, really has done some the hard lifting on the boards, the offensive rebounds, even that sequence, just keeping the ball alive. She's given it her best effort tonight.
Jackson looking to inbound for Country Day. And a foul. That one will go against West Bloomfield, and that puts the Yellow Jackets now in the bonus.
Yeah, so this is advantage Country Day now because West Bloomfield, although they have no fouls to give. So every time they foul, we get to shoot. And we've been lights out at the line where if they wanted to stop the clock and they only had one foul, they could foul us with no penalty. But now this really would last 2 minutes, 17 seconds. This is going to be tough because our girls have been lights out tonight at the free throw line.
Arico missed the first. Hits the second, 21 points on the night for Country Day's star player. Now Beal finds London Hall down low, gets that one to fall, quickly responding. And a timeout called, looks to be West Bloomfield's last timeout. 2:09 to go. Country Day with a 6-point lead. Now, we've got another game coming up. It's the Country Day men's team facing off against Frederick Douglass. What are we going to look to see? Is that one's going to tip off no earlier than 7 p.m. right here on YouTube as well?
Yeah, that game is a part of our alumni night. Both programs are sharing in tonight, so I think all the kids are really excited about this game. We're 500, 5-5 this year. We've had some injuries we've had to battle, but I believe it was last time we were here we had that overtime game, and I think Frederick Douglass is traditionally always pretty good program, so I'd expect a good game. But like I said, we'll talk about at the beginning of that telecast. Country Days, injury bug has hit them a little bit, so it's an opportunity to see some younger players that maybe haven't gotten as much time, so that'll be exciting. In general, our roster is very young with a lot of talent on it, so I'm looking forward to seeing who's stepping up to replace some of our players that are unfortunately injured at this time.
Yeah, and our men's team has delivered us 2 great overtime thrillers so far this season. We're sure to see another great game later tonight after the conclusion of this game. Make sure you don't go anywhere after this one. There's sure to be another great one to follow it here on an amazing alumni night at Detroit Country Day. 2 minutes to go here. That one flies out of bounds. West Bloomfield will take over on a Country Day turnover.
Yeah, they got the steal they needed. At this point with 2 minutes to go, you have to talk to your team about who to foul when we have to. Let's overplay, hopefully get steals so we don't have to. But that was crucial here, a chance to cut this lead in half.
Beal working. Tough jumper doesn't fall. London Hall with the putback. She's been nice in the post tonight.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. Does West Bloomfield start to foul or what? It's interesting to see us attacking the basket. And it looks like Brianna Gamble-Jones might have stepped on the line there, so the Yellow Jackets will keep it on that end of the floor. 4-point game. Yeah, that was huge for us. At 138, see if Coach Dean wants to try to milk this game out with playing essentially keep away from West Bloomfield, or are we still going to attack?
Wiggins in the corner. Wide open 3 and hits it. Wiggins has 12 points tonight.
Big shot there. Big shot there.
Breasia Gamble-Jones driving inside for West Bloomfield. A little bit of desperation mode, it feels like. And now a foul goes against the Lakers.
Yeah, now with both teams in the bonus, we've got a 7-point lead. This is going to be a tall task for West Bloomfield to get back in this game. And, our girls got to do their job here, get to the line, be confident, hit our free throws, and we're gonna be okay with a hard-fought, highly contested game tonight.
Ariana Wiggins at the line for the Yellow Jackets. She's been pretty good at the free throw line so far tonight with 4 makes, making it 5.
Yeah, and, again, the strengths of our team, one is we shoot really well. And even on those off nights, these free throws, they're typically not off. So, when you have 5 players that can shoot from the line like we do, we're tough.
Lord goes down low and fouled. That one goes against Ariana Wiggins. That's her 5th, so she will head to the bench. Alina Eunice checking in. And a great job tonight after fouling out by Ariana Wiggins with 14 points, the senior leader of this team. Really put on a great performance from beyond the arc, at the free throw line, just doing everything she can to make sure the Yellow Jackets came out with a victory, and she's a huge reason why they have this 9-point lead.
Yeah, Ariana, she's, again, like you said, the lone senior, and I feel like she's done a tremendous job. That's a tough thing to handle. She's got no one else in her class playing on the team, and so she's done a great job of connecting with all the other players, and she's the leader of this team, and again, there's nothing she doesn't do on the court in order to ensure success. And so what a great job by her, like you said.
Rico taking it, just about a minute to go here. Going inside, puts it up, doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound, goes out of bounds. West Bloomfield will take over just under a minute. 8-point Yellow Jacket lead. It's going to be tough for West Bloomfield to climb out.
Yeah, but what a great effort tonight by our team, and I'm sure Coach Dean is, really satisfied with playing an opponent like this.
Beal's 3 doesn't fall. London Hall's shot doesn't fall. Now Beal driving and gets it to go. Beal back in the scoring column, and that's not good for the Yellow Jackets. CC Arico down on the floor in the closing stages of this game. We will take a quick step aside. We're back here from the Shaw Gymnasium. Great to see CC Arico back out on her feet. She did not want to come out of the game either.
No, she's a competitor. There's nothing that's going to get her out of this game, but, for safety reasons, anytime a player goes down, if a trainer comes on the court, there has to be a sub. But it looks like we're taking a timeout. Now this is going to allow us to insert her back in the game if we so choose.
And that's really, one of the great assets of really both of these Country Day basketball teams that we've seen so far this season is just the competitiveness, the drive of all of these players, and that's kind of the DNA that's been instilled in this Country Day basketball culture.
Absolutely. We'll talk about it at the men's game, but we've mentioned it before. Year 3 of Coach Nobles, you see him. He is in process of putting his mark on the program and how he wants his players to play, and the same thing for Coach Dean. This is year 3, and every year you just see it becoming more and more in the way she played, which is extremely hard, doing anything possible, diving on the floor, playing defense, playing offense. And if you, through this telecast, I keep finding myself, we're talking about Alina Eunice, CC Rico, Ariana Wiggins, how they are willing to do all the dirty work, and that's a testament to Coach Dean and her staff.
Jayla Jackson at the line to shoot 2 as Country Day is in the bonus here in the fourth quarter. Jackson hits the first. That's her 18th point of the night. She's done a great job, scoring for these Yellow Jackets, providing that spark when they needed it most.
Absolutely. I think another huge advantage, you watch our girls play, and there's moments where you could reference one player like, oh, they're having a great night. But in general, we are very balanced scoring. So you would, you feel like CC Rico, don't know how many points, probably in the 20s. And then you say, well, Jayla Jackson's got, 15, 16, Ariana Wiggins. And so that is what makes us so dangerous. We are balanced across the board.
Yeah, Rico with 21, Jackson 18, Wiggins with 14. And the Yellow Jackets will try to just dribble this one out as much as they can. Rico with it, 10 seconds to go. Jackson trying to elude some West Bloomfield defenders, and as the clock ticks down, the Yellow Jackets will continue their undefeated season now at 10-0 with a 66-59 victory. That was really a great performance by the Yellow Jackets. Faced some adversity, able to go through and persevere and get it done tonight against really a great West Bloomfield team, the defending D1 state champion, who really put up an amazing fight tonight.
Yeah, from watching our team play so far this year, I'm sure Coach Dean would say this is the signature win so far to get to 10-0 and a halfway point. Great program. Great opponent with a dynamic player, a college-level player in Sheridan Beal, who did everything in her capability to win that for West Bloomfield, and in a game that wasn't just out of reach right away, had to make adjustments at half and then get it to where you're down late in the third, and then right at the very end and pull away using the free throw line. So what a great win. I think that one's going to help our girls as we again get closer and closer to the playoffs, which will be here before you know it.
And that's a really, really proud performance from the Yellow Jackets here on Alumni Night, playing in front of a crowd that knows what Country Day basketball is all about. And the Yellow Jackets really put on a great show for us here tonight. We've got a great game coming up with the men's team facing off against Frederick Douglass in just a little bit. Looks like we've got just about 20 minutes on the clock. That one will also be here on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, looking forward to it. As I'm the baseball coach, it's a doubleheader, and last time we did this, and we had two great games, and I'm looking forward to have another great one watching the men's team perform.
All right, so Country Day with the victory over West Bloomfield. We thank you all for watching. For Gavin Hoppy, for Steve Lepkowski, I'm Luka Nowinski signing off for this game. We've got another one coming up. Don't go too far. This is your home for Country Day basketball.